Basic interpersonal communication skills, or BICS, are language skills needed in social situations. It is the day-to-day language needed to interact socially with other people. ELLs employ BICS skills when they are on the playground, in the lunchroom, on the bus, at parties, playing sports, and talking on the telephone. Social interactions are usually context embedded. They occur in a meaningful social context. They are not very demanding cognitively. The language required is not specialized. These language skills usually develop within 6 months to 2 years after arrival in the U.S. Problems arise when educators think that a child is proficient in a language when they demonstrate good social English. Cognitive Academic Language Proficiency, or CALP, refers to formal academic learning. This includes listening, speaking, reading, and writing about subject area content material. This level of language learning is essential for students to succeed in school. Students need time and support to become proficient in academic areas. This usually takes from 5 to 7 years. Recent research has shown that if a child that has no prior schooling or has no support in native language development, it may take 7 to 10 years for ELLs to catch up to their peers. Academic language acquisition isn't just the understanding of content area vocabulary. It includes skills such as comparing, classifying, synthesizing, evaluating, and inferring. Academic language tasks are context reduced. Information is read from a textbook or presented by a teacher. As a student gets older, the context of academic tasks becomes more and more reduced. The language also becomes more cognitively demanding. New ideas, concepts, and language are presented to the students at the same time. Humans have a language instinct. It is innate and reflects the inner working of the mind. Humans are born with knowledge of those things that are common to language or universal grammar. Most children acquire this with little exposure to specific training and continue to learn new vocabulary built upon the basic structures of phonology and syntax. Krashen explains that people acquire literacy in the same manner they acquire a first or second language. He believes that people acquire language when they receive messages they can understand. Therefore, content literacy instruction, when executed with texts that are comprehensible and interesting to the learner, strengthens literacy skills. Krashen further explains subject matter gained in the first language makes English input more comprehensible, and literacy developed in the first language facilitates literacy development in English. Academic proficiency transfers across languages. Culturally, linguistically diverse students who develop literacy in their native language often acquire literacy in a second language faster and more proficiently than those who have not. Language and literacy proficiency is developed through understanding and meaningful communication. Students acquire understanding best by input slightly higher than their competence. The emotional state and attitude serves as an adjustable filter that freely passes or blocks input necessary to acquisition. Students need motivation, self-confidence, and low anxiety. Teachers can support English language learners across the curriculum by providing lots of comprehensible input. Whatever aids comprehension is vital. The use of visual aids and exposure to a wide range of vocabulary are necessary. The use of varied or modified text and exposure to multiliteracies are essential to develop the skills needed in the 21st century. Learning activities should focus on listening and reading, as well as provide students with opportunities for meaningful